YouTube has been completely infiltrated with false teachers, false prophets, false watchmen, just like this guy Dockidds, and I'll get into the cult of the name Dockidds. He claims his name is Paul Kid, but why does he go by the name Dockidds? Again, I'll get into that in a little bit. First off, he claims he's received many messages from his subscribers asking him if we live on a ball earth or a flat earth. This man claims he's been all over the world, and he's sure that we live on a ball. And he also states it's nowhere in the Bible that we live on a flat earth. I'm going to, again, at the end of this presentation, I'm going to show a video I played before showing without a shadow of a doubt the Bible does state we live on a flat earth. Now just take a listen to what he says here, and I'll break it down.
Simply amazes me how the devil has Christians especially, but the world in general, in a dumbed down state, seeking out things that are pointless, meaningless, and irrelevant in the big picture of life and eternity. I'm doing this video because I get asked all the time. I got asked again yesterday, the latest of probably 100 times I've been asked now lately, from mostly Christians, actually all Christian friends who say they're Christians, asking me if the earth is round or flat. What I tell them is this: all I care about is what the Bible says. The Bible doesn't talk about the earth being round or flat.
That's incorrect. 100% incorrect. And again, I'll play a video after this presentation proving that without a shadow of a doubt.
And it doesn't matter to me. Since the Bible doesn't discuss it or bring it up, it doesn't matter to me. But I will tell you this. Between my dad and I, we've traveled the entire globe for the most part. We've covered the globe. We went as far north as you can go, as far south as you can go, as far east as you can go, as far west as you can go. We've gone by ship, we've gone by plane, we've gone every way that you can possibly go. Those are the two main ways when you get over the water, and of course by land, you go by train, cars, whatever. And we have never went off the edge anywhere in our world travels.
That's because Antarctica is an ice ring that surrounds the world.
We've done is continue on to traverse the earth in the opposite direction. So that alone tells you the truth about whether the earth is flat or round. But
this man, Dockidds, says it doesn't matter, it's irrelevant when it's not true. The Bible states in Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed by the lack of knowledge. Because you reject knowledge, I will also reject you. Now, one thing about Dockidds, I want to explain here. The reason he calls himself Dockidds is for the simple reason he's a Freemason. And I'll get into that. As I showed so many times, the highest degree in the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry is 33. And the reason he selected the name, once again, Dockidds. Take a look at the numerology chart. What do you get with Dockidds? You get 33. Just another Freemason deceiver. And of course, the reason for the highest degree in the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry being 33, it all revolves around the mockery of Jesus Christ, the age that Christ was crucified. So you ask Dockidds, who again, he states his real name is Paul Kid, supposedly, why did he go by the name of Dockidds? Again, how clear can it be? It's all about getting that 33. This is how these Satanists work on the number system. Well, we communicate through words. They communicate through numbers. This is what Freemasonry is all about. The world of duality and deception. Now, if you have any doubt, this man is nothing but a fraud, nothing but a liar, nothing but a deceiver. Take a listen to his inconsistencies here, where he states about the military.
What's this channel called? It's called Dockidds. What's my main Facebook page called? My original, Dockidds. When did I ever tell anyone that I am a U.S. Marine? When did I ever say that I am a U.S. Recon Marine?
How about right here, pal? Take a listen.
When did I?
I'm actually a Marine Recon veteran. I've actually been in numerous frontline combat tours. I've been in the Gulf many times. And I've got a lot of contacts, a lot of inside information that people say they know people. I'm actually one of the people who are doing the Jade Helm thing. The Marine Recon is a huge part.
Now, after hearing those two clips, you still believe this guy? This guy has absolutely no credibility. Again, liars can't keep their lies straight. Now I'm going to play a video again proving that the Bible states that we live on a fixed, flat earth. Straight out of Genesis.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness He called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And God made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, the gathering together of the waters called He seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years, and let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth." And it was so. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. And God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that that was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens, in the firmament of the heavens, in the firmament of the heavens, in the firmament of the heavens." Then spake Joshua to the Lord in the day when the Lord delivered up the Amorites before the children of Israel. And he said in the sight of Israel, "Sun, stand thou still upon Gibeon, and thou moon in the valley of Ajalon." And the sun stood still, and the moon stayed, until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is not this written in the book of Jasher? So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven, and hasted not to go down about a whole day. Fear before him all the earth. The world also shall be stable, that it be not moved. The Lord reigneth, he is clothed with majesty. The Lord is clothed with strength, wherewith he hath girded himself. The world also is established, that it cannot be moved. Say among the heathen that the Lord reigneth. The world also shall be established, that it shall not be moved. He shall judge the people righteously. It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. For he looketh to the ends of the earth, and seeth under the whole heaven.
This is a group of social criminals, these people in the space program. Nassholes, I call them.
Space, the final frontier.
Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement.
Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating.
Astronauts to the moon.
The Force can have a strong influence on the weak-minded.